So, hope you're well. Today we're 92 days away from the big one, from November 5th. 92 is numbers. 92 is Manhattan, where I met Ivanka Trump, where it all started. And 92 is reverse. We're going to see a big reversal. Some breaking news that's just come out is that Tom Hanks his home has been broken into, I would suggest raided, and we're going to see what comes of that. So hold on to your popcorn. People in the know will know what I'm talking about, but the world needs to know. So I think that's deliberate. Well, in fact, it must be. Just like the P Daddy stuff and all the rest of it. I'm sure Oprah will get a hit soon, and many others. I was looking at the numbers. HANKS is 53, which is COVID. 48 for Tom, but it's also blood in this case for him. So COVID blood 101, Tom Hanks 101. Yeah. So blood COVID. People will know what I'm talking about with that. Hey Anna, how you doing? Good to see you. But I was looking at some real good stuff today. Came me. So Sandman, Enter Sandman. Hey Wendy. Do you know the song Enter Sandman by Metallica? It's a really powerful anthem, but President Trump has used it at least once in his broadcasts, in his messages from the White House when he was officially president. Hey Karen, and good to see you. Young Lois, Catherine, hey. But so if you can look it up in the archives, but it came across my radar again. I'd looked at it before. I used to listen to Sandman a lot. It's quite an anthem. The one where they're in Moscow, that's a really powerful anthem, and that's making me think of Romanovs and everything else. Anyway, Metallica number 66, which is Thomas, which is a magic wand, which is Contact. And I watched Contact, the film, over the weekend with Matthew McConaughey and Jodie Foster and a whole host of others, Angela Bassett and James Woods. But it's a great film. It's very like Interstellar, but it basically describes the simulation. And yeah, so Metallica and Enter Sandman. So President Trump says, because Melania's there with him, and he says, does anyone know what the significance of this is? And there's a guy called, what's his name? Mariano, I can't think of his last name now. Oh yeah, Mariano Rivera. And he's a baseball player, played for the Yankees. I've been to Yankee Stadium. I went there in 2015 when I met Ivanka. I watched New York City FC, part of the Man City group, play soccer on a baseball field, which was cool. That's up in Brooklyn, isn't it? Not Brooklyn, the Bronx, I think. It's north of Manhattan. Anyway, so New York's Yankee Stadium. But he says that it's to do with the number 42. So I'll put the link out in the description here. You can watch the video. But President Trump's at the White House, and he's been introduced. But they do this broadcast that's like a sports commentator talking about number 42. It says number 42, number 42. A number is 73. 42 is 42. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy says that is number 42 the key to the universe. Well, I think probably it is. It's the angle of the pyramids. But number 42 comes to 115, which comes to Art of the Deal, which comes to November 5th, which comes to intelligence. And then Enter Sandman plays. President Trump comes out and says it's all to do with this guy, Mariano Rivera. Mariano is 71, which is Lady Diana, which is psych, which is smart, and then Riviera is 73, which is number. Egypt, children, number of things. Anyway, but it's number, and that comes to yeah. So if you do if you do Mariano Riviera, that's 144, which is 144,000. It's the day after 143 November 5th. But he's talking about this, he's blending a lot of things, which is what you got to do. It's how the numbers work. You blend, you blend all these things, your triangulation points, and you get the codes. So, what was it to do with Elvis 42? Tell us a bit more. Hey Karen, thanks for your super chat. Thank you. Let me think. Yeah, so number 42 is 115, which is November 5th. And President Trump says it's all to do with that. But Sandman there's also another version of Sandman, which is different, which is called Mr. Sandman, which is a classic song from a group called the Four Aces. The Four Aces is 121, which is the Trump Revelation, Second Coming, Golden Jubilee. So President Trump's got the four aces. He's got the ace of spades, but he's got the other three, and he's got the Joker. He's got all the cards. He told us in the Space Force flag ceremony he's got all the cards. Others two in the chat, brilliant, and 27 giving a thumbs up. 27 is code JFK, and there's a total of super chats of 254. 254th day of the year. Normally on a non-leap year is September 11th, so that will get reversed this year, which will make it 1,000 years of peace, which is 255. It's a good question, Martin. Good question. I'll discuss that maybe another time, maybe a tweet or two. But Enter the Sandman is Metallica, and then Mr. Sandman is the Four Aces, and that's in the film Back to the Future. Back to the Future is 176, which is November the 5th, which is level playing field. So there's a reference to that in Back to the Future, and there's a reference to it with Metallica. And guess what you get if you do the Four Aces 21 plus Metallica 76, a magic wand. Guess what it comes to? You got it 197, which comes to Every Last Secret, which comes to the 5th of November, which comes to also Diana Spencer Trump. And the video that I'm going to share the link to in the description, where President Trump comes in and talks, and he's introduced with the Sandman music. Also, Sandman is Spider-Man. He's one of the villains of Spider-Man. And Sandman plus Spider-Man comes to 165, which comes to, and Sandman is Corona as well, and its event. And it's also happy. There will be a happy side of this, but you add them together, 99, Patriot, Spider-Man comes to 165. And remember, September 11th, in the first Spider-Man film, there was a trailer showing Spider-Man in between the two towers, and then they removed it because of the events that happened a little later. But 165 is other physics, resurrection, Westminster. So it's coming, people, it's coming. Yeah, 107 in the chat, quantum, 34 is leap, 107 plus 34 is 141 Tom Bushnell, and now it's gone to 114, which is frequency, which is trump card, which is history, and yeah, there you go. It's brilliant. So where was I? Yeah, so Sandman, sorry, Metallica plus the four aces is 197, which is Every Last Secret, the 5th of November. There's a whole bunch of others as well. Yes, they are, Karen. They're coming. Don't worry, they're coming. So there's some other numbers on this, which I'll probably do a follow-up on this. But anyway, listen to Sandman, Enter Sandman. Enter Sandman is 128, which is Independence Day. But the video I'm going to post, where President Trump comes in, he's talking to the people, the Metallica music, reference to this baseball player, Melania's there with him. It's 1 minute 43 seconds long, the video, this one that's been presented to me today. 143 is November 5th, which is Melania Trump, which is the Tesseract. And he also says our First Lady, and our First Lady is Melania, but he says it on 1 minute and 32 seconds, and 1 minute 32 is JFK Jr. is alive, and it's also Princess Diana. And bear in mind that Metallica 76 and Magic 1 Plus, the 4 aces 121, added together is 197, which is Diana Spencer Trump, which is the 5th of November, which is Every Last Secret. A whole bunch of this, people. I should probably do a sit down. Anyway, God bless you. Thank you for your super chats. Get your shungite and other stuff down below. The links are there. I'll see you soon. 91 tomorrow. Oh boy, yeah. It's coming. It's coming, everyone. It's coming. All right, God bless you. See you soon. Take care. Much love. Thanks. Bye.